What's up, everybody? Brian Tong here, and Apple just dropped another surprise, right? Apple can't stop, won't stop, just announced the new AirPods Max 2. All right, this is officially the 2 using the new H2 chip. Now remember, I have them here. This was the original AirPods Max. This was the AirPods Max with USB-C. They got the little port in there, okay? The AirPods Max 2 will look exactly like these guys and gals as well. So let's talk about some of the new improvements, and really, it's all about the H2 chip inside. This is, to me, the AirPods Max that we should have seen in 2024, right? We known that the H2 chip has been driving the AirPods Pro for a while for improved audio, better noise canceling. So all of those features, and then a few more, are now coming to the new AirPods Max 2. So let's take a look at them. Color-wise, they're still saying the same as the previous lineup. So that means midnight, starlight, purple, orange, and blue. So those colors remain the same. They do have a USB-C port, but it's all about this H2 chip. So what are some of those benefits? Well, one of those benefits is the noise cancellation. Previously, Apple had called it pro level noise cancellation. Now, with this new adaptive audio and new noise cancellation, they say it's 1.5 times better than the previous model. So that's gonna be a good thing. Apple says they've added also a new high dynamic range amplifier to give it more headroom. I feel like this is going to be able to open up these headphones a little more and create what we talk about, a sound stage, where a lot of times the audio sounds like it's here, but a sound stage makes it feel like an open room. Obviously, this has personalized spatial audio. That is a feature of the H2 chip as well. So we're gonna feel more that we're living in this, and obviously you have Dolby audio or spatial audio from Apple with their Apple Music service. So that's gonna be improvement as well. The other things, I'm just taking this off the cuff because they did add a lot of new features. They're gonna have adaptive EQ. Now this was built for this new H2 chip. They had the adaptive EQ before, adaptive audio, where the equalizer would just kind of compensate for what it feels will give you the best sound. Because remember, Apple does not let you tweak this. You don't have any type of equalizer for yourself. Apple suggests what they believe is the best sound for these headphones to you, right? That's an Apple thing. They have their own audio signature and they stick to it. So there is a new built-up EQ from the ground up for these headphones. In addition to that, you get lossless audio. So that's 24-bit, 48 kilohertz lossless audio when you use the USB-C hardwire connection. That was an improvement from the AirPods Max USB-C from 2024. This is now also here for AirPods Max 2. Personalized spatial audio, we talked about it briefly, but this allows you to do dynamic head tracking, hear the placement of specific sounds, whether it's music or movies. So I think ultimately, when the first AirPods Max came out, we're gonna test these out for sure. I did a comparison with them and with other headphones, and the biggest thing that I think stood out is that they sounded great, but they still sound a little more confined here. The spatial audio, or the stage, the sound stage wasn't as big as we expected. But with personalized spatial audio, I think that these should amp up, especially with the help of the H2. Essentially, the H2 is the brains, it's the processor, it's making everything better here. So active noise cancellation, 1.5 times improved. Adaptive audio, that hears the levels of noise around you depending on your environment. That's also here. We have some new features specific to the AirPods Max 2 that we've seen in the AirPods Pro lineup thanks to the H2 chip. So that means live translation powered by Apple Intelligence. Now, I don't know if you remember, but when we did a test, we went out to a taco stand in LA. Live translation needed a quiet, controlled environment. It said it was too noisy outside, even though we were on a street. There wasn't too much street noise. The grill, the sounds around it made it too hard for it to do live translation. So we're gonna have to see if that improves here. I don't know if it will, because it's basically based off the same hardware and architecture. Live translation is there, but it feels like you really need a quiet, controlled environment for that. You have conversational awareness, so when you start speaking, that automatically lowers the volume of the headphones. Then also when we look at some of these other features, loud sound reduction, So I'm not saying that you should take these out to a concert. We already know you can wear AirPods Pro to concert, but maybe some people will because, right, with transparency mode, Apple does have the best transparency mode in the market today. I still haven't heard anything that's better than them. So I guess you could wear these clunkers to a concert, but most of the time I've seen a lot of people now wearing AirPods Pro with that transparency audio. Now, if you want to know some other stats, up to 20 hours of listening time. All right, it also has access to quick Siri features like play music, take my call. You can also obviously switch between one of the ecosystem benefits of Apple, switch between different Apple products using, whether I'm on my iPhone or my Mac, automatically knows what I'm talking to. And then the USB-C lossless audio feature. The other thing that is expected to still come with it, the bra case. I really had hoped that maybe Apple had learned something and said, like, I've never seen someone use this case in the wild. How about that? I bought a third-party case for my AirPods. I don't use this. I still don't see the functional reason why we're still doing this. I wish Apple said, like, okay, we're past this era. We're moving forward with something different. They are not moving forward with someone different. Price-wise, the new, not this one, but it'll look like this one, the new AirPods Max 2 will retail at $549. And when you think about that, that's pretty crazy because we now have a MacBook Neo that starts at $599. That's almost the same price as these headphones. If you told us this 10 years ago, I think someone would tell you, like, you're crazy. That's not going to happen. But it does let you know, like, price-wise, design-wise, you're still getting all the same features, right? The telescoping arms that do have this nice quality, like, metal, like, stickiness and feel to it. I would say, though, this headband is still, to me, over time, uncomfortable. It starts really digging into your head because of the weight of these. And there's not been anything that I've seen that's a significant weight improvement to say, like, oh, these are, reduced by 20 or 30% lighter. I could be wrong, but, we'll see. I haven't looked at the deep spec sheet, but I just want to give you a quick rundown. First impressions, the new AirPods Max 2 with the new H2 chip. These were the AirPods that we really, to me, should have seen in 2024. I don't know what necessarily happened. They added some of the Apple Intelligence features. Oh, I almost forgot another thing. The digital crown on the new AirPods Max 2. If you're running a camera app and it's on, let's say, like a tripod or stand, you can use this to take a picture or video. So these have also been improved for people use them for podcasting. We'll have to see how the audio capture is. Apple has touted a lot about how they can really clean up the audio and have better mics. So we'll see if these are podcast usable. It's hard for me to say it's going to beat an actual dedicated mic, but they're saying that that's one of the advantages or improvements of it. And then also you can use this remotely to start and recording that video. So there you go. AirPods Max, $549, available to pre-order March 25th. Then they will go out and be released, they said, sometime early next month. So that's early April. But my gut reaction is like, I don't know if I need to upgrade because I do enjoy these. The sound has to be really, really significant. And for me, I really kind of use other products. I love these, but they're just still too heavy. I love the design. I love the sound. I love the ecosystem benefits. But I think to me, like maybe one of their products, the reduction in weight and maybe a little bit of a design change to streamline it so it can be lighter is probably the biggest thing they can do. But I'm excited to hear what the new ones sound like in comparison. We will do tests. There will be a review on this YouTube channel like there always is. And I'm gonna really try and take you inside to try and hear and see if we can hear the differences together with you. So there you go. AirPods Max 2 just announced today, $549, pre-order March 25th, available early April. That's it. That's all I got. All right. So until the next time, we'll see you on the next video. Apple just dropped this on us and it was a surprise. And will there be more surprises? There might be. All right. Take care, everybody. Peace and love.